I know every nook and cranny of this place. All you have to do is listen to my voice and do exactly as I say. As long as you trust me, we'll find your way around. Hello guys, I'm your Calamity, and today we are playing Radio Signal. It is a game I'm very excited to play. It is it's one of those books that's a game, or game that's a book. Enter a hospital, and someone we trust dearly is going to guide us through it, because we can't find our way on our own. And this is a hell of a ride, guys. Enjoy the game. This is Radio Signal. Let's start. Hello.
Hello.
Oh. Hello.
Hello? Hello? Is this radio on? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good. That means it worked.
And what worked?
Where are you right now? Wait, don't tell me. Enter through the corner window of the reception hall, did you?
I may have.
Just like I said you should. Remember? We sat here for what must have been hours, looking for the best way to sneak in.
I don't remember that.
You noticed that the window was busted, that the security guard couldn't bother with locking it properly. Pretty careless of him, huh? But he let you in, so we should be thankful. Besides, as long as nobody sees you, it won't cost him his job.
Fair enough, man. I wouldn't want to cost anyone their job.
Probably.
Probably.
Now I bet you can't see anything. That's fine. You knew what you were getting yourself into.
No.
Leave it to me.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I know every nook and cranny of this place. All you have to do is listen to my voice and do exactly as I say.
That sounds really easy, right?
As long as you trust me, you'll find your way around.
All right.
Do you trust me?
Yeah.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
I'll give you a hint, though. I really don't.
We've been friends for so long. If anything, I'm in the wrong for even asking.
Oof. Okay, I take that back. This is my old-time buddy. There is trust, you know.
Let's review some things, alright?
Alright.
Our objective is room 521 of Felix Bloom Hospital, the intensive care unit. That means you have to climb all the way up to the 5th floor. Bit of a trek if you ask me. But a lot is weighing on this. You can't chicken out. Not this time. You're nervous, aren't you?
Not for an
Don't
ounce.
be. Sneaking around, breaking the law. It's all second nature to you by this point, right?
Yeah, I'm a thug. Hardcore criminal.
Now, take a deep breath and remember our rules.
Rule number 7, steal yourself.
Move fast so that you're not seen.
Yeah, that's rule number 3. Move fast so that you're not seen.
Don't take anything. Don't make a noise. Leave no trace that you are even here.
Yeah, don't leave a trace, make no noise. That's rule number 19.
Think only of what you came here to do.
I don't think. I act.
And whatever happens, whatever goes wrong, or whatever stands in your way,
I will make it or I will break it.
never turn this radio off.
Oh, never mind.
Ever. Without it, you're as good as dead. Understood?
Ooh.
Good. Then let's get a move on. 3 steps from where you stand, there's a reception desk. Then, to your left, the hallway stretches all the way up to the first flight of stairs.
Okay.
Take 3 steps forward, turn left, and walk 19 steps with your arms stretched.
Oh.
You won't find any obstacles in your way, so feel free to take your time.
Okay, cool.
Trust me, as you always have.
So, take 3 steps forward, turn left, 19 more steps, right?
See? Nothing in your way. Just like I promised you.
No, appreciate that.
1, 2, 3, 4. 19. Easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? You felt something graze your hair as you walked.
Yeah.
Something cold and bony? It was probably the wind. Nobody has bothered with repairing this place in forever.
Shadows and wind. Am I right? Shadows and wind.
Yes, the wind. Just a gust of wind. Don't think too hard about it, okay? Feel the door instead. Yes, just like that.
Feeling the door.
Find the knob and pull.
Pull. Do you think
There's
I got
a
this,
flight of
guys?
stairs just 2 steps in front of you.
2 steps, flight of stairs.
They go up and down. All you will find downstairs is a locked door, so go up.
Mm-hmm. Go up.
Yes, go up. Think of nothing else. Let nothing distract you.
This was a really interesting game concept. I have to admit, I appreciate that. This was cool.
I'll be with you to the very end.
What am I
You
looking
stand
at?
in front of a wall with a few cracks on it.
Mm-hmm.
The climb ended sooner than expected, right? To get to the next floor, you must walk all the way to the other side of this one.
Mm-hmm.
A peculiar way to build a hospital, but there's a reason behind it.
Okay, and what's that?
You want to know what the reason is?
Yes.
Curiosity won't do you any favors. Just forget about it and keep going. Turn right and take a step forward.
Turn right and take a step forward.
Everything is in tatters.
I can tell.
Do you remember the earthquake from 10 years ago?
Yeah, clearly.
This hospital never recovered. Too expensive, they said. But it kept functioning. On and on and on. Even as the walls crumbled. Even as everything was covered in dust. Even as the bugs turned it into their nesting ground, where disease festered and corpses rotted atop one another endlessly.
So why am I meeting a patient here? That's why I want to know. That's the weird bit! Okay, everything's the weird bit, but let's focus on our weird goal.
People come to Felix Bloom to die. Even you must have heard about that old saying. What? You didn't know? Didn't they hire you to do some work upstairs not so long ago? They had to have told you back then, right? This is a hospital for people who can't be saved, or people whom nobody will care for.
Aww.
The patient in room 521 is the same. They'll die pretty soon, and there's nothing anybody can do about it.
But they have one final request, I'm guessing.
So you must get there before death does.
Alright.
Why?
Yeah, why?
You know very well why. You want to be happy, right? Then don't question it. Fun times await. Fun times, happy times, with just you and me. This floor is in a very bad state. You must follow my instructions to the letter if you don't want to get hurt. Follow the wall as far as it goes.
Follow the wall as far as it goes. What choice did I have?
Turn
I follow
left.
the wall. Turn left.
Take 3 steps. And walk. Yes, just walk. Keep your hands stretched to your sides. Every now and again, you will feel how they graze the edges of open doorways. Just like that. Take it slowly so you don't trip. This floor is a mess, but fairly empty as far as hospitals go. It was considered a floor of transition, where patients waited to be taken elsewhere, away from the filth and death.
Sounds like a wonderful place to come for healing.
Patients who could still be saved. It was a lively floor at first, at least while the staff still cared. As the years went by, however, it began to see fewer guests. Healthy, sane patients have no business in Felix Bloom Hospital. Good people have no business in Felix Bloom Hospital. And so, the area was abandoned, A passageway between one floor and the other.
This place sounds really
You
interesting.
stayed here once.
Oh.
You don't remember, but you did. Back when it was a hospital just like any other. Your room was right over there, in the dark, past the glass door. A little kid, not even past the age of 10. So innocent back then. Although, not for much longer.
What happened to my guy, though? That's what I want to know. What'd I do?
Why did you stop? Oh, you cut yourself. That's it. It's just a cut. Don't make a fuss.
Now I'm beginning to question what's actually happening. Am I talking to myself? Or is this someone on the radio? That's
Remember,
what I want to know.
you must stay quiet.
Oops. No,
They listen.
We're here. They listen.
The walls have ears, and they communicate with each other.
Keep my mouth shut.
Can you hear them? Muttering, saying your name, laughing at you for holding your crimson-dyed hands, like you were in your death throes. Come on, you're wasting both our time. Keep moving, will you?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're about to reach the end of the hallway. When you feel the last set of doorways, take 2 steps forward. And finally, make a turn.
Okay. When I reach the hallway, 2 steps forward and finally make a turn. Right.
No. No.
No.
I told you to listen to my voice, didn't I? I was going to say to turn left. Why couldn't you wait for me to finish?
Oh no.
See, now you've cut your hand and bumped your head. It's always been like this. I tell you to do something thinking of your own good, but you just won't listen. How many times have you gotten hurt because of it?
Sorry, buddy. Relax, huh?
How many times have you suffered through unnecessary pain? Always causing me trouble by being, well, yourself. Does it hurt?
Yeah.
I'm sure it does.
A little bit.
I'm sure you would like to take a rest, to complain, to scream.
No.
But this is your due punishment. Now you'll think twice before carelessly moving on your own. Because next time, it won't be just a bruise. Say that you're sorry.
I'm not sure I want to do that. 'Cause I think that was a little too much of an asshole move on his end. But okay. The options aren't showing up.
Say it again,
Apologize,
like you mean it.
Don't fuck with me.
Okay. I forgive you, friend. Remember, I care about you, and I want you to know it. Even if it may not seem like it sometimes. Now go back and turn the opposite way.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is.
What's this?
The fungus. It means my directions were correct.
Fungus.
Move closely. Remember the scent.
It smells like shit.
If you smell the damp fungus, you'll know you're on the right path.
Hey, why was the mushroom always invited to the party? Because he was a fun guy. A fun guy. Get it? Fun guy. Okay. Sorry.
Now listen carefully. There are 3 doors down this hallway. You must enter the one with the puddle of water beneath it. It'll be easy to tell. Just listen to the sound of splashing water beneath your feet. Go on then. And don't turn the radio off. Just don't.
Sound of water splashing.
There's a door to your right. Your footsteps sound dry.
Keep walking. We're waiting for splashing sounds. There we go.
There's a door to your right. Your footsteps sound wet.
Okay, this is it.
Behind the door, you see a worn-down bathroom.
I do.
This is the place, as filthy and disgusting as I remember. Of course, I knew this was the right way all along. Didn't I say so downstairs? I know every nook and cranny of this hospital.
You did tell me, Bowles.
It was a test, to see if you were following my instructions. Congratulations, you passed.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Can you smell it?
I can't.
It makes you want to puke, right?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it wasn't always like this. Back in the day, you could even kiss the toilet lids without fearing you'd catch something lethal. It was also the place where we first met.
In the toilet or hospital?
You were coming out of this cubicle, tending to your own business. Nothing but a little kid, when everything was too big or too scary to confront on your own. And there I was, staring back at you, your tiny frame, and those innocent eyes. Take a step closer to the sink, will you? Yes, it was right here. We were both very young. You looked at me warily, and me at you with curiosity. It was difficult at first, but we quickly became good friends. We would play together every day, outside on the streets, or just messing around in the halls. It wasn't the end when you were discharged either. We stuck together, the best of friends.
Everyone should have a buddy like that, huh?
I was the only one who ever understood you. And the only one who never judged you. When you grabbed those hard-earned bills from your mother's purse. When you snuck into the mini-market at night and took what wasn't yours. When you began taking those substances and drove others to addiction and thought that it wouldn't hurt to make money out of the vice. When you smashed that girl's face for not liking you back. When you broke into that poor man's house. When you took that knife and threatened to get what you wanted. I always stood by your side, supporting your every choice.
Ah, it's awful, man.
You're not a good person, friend.
Yeah.
That's what I like about you.
So I'm playing a real piece of shit.
You were always free. But that freedom is now in danger. So up you must go. To room 521. If you look to your right, you'll see a crack in the wall. Go through it.
Okay.
Here we are at last. There was an easier way to get here. But I had to remind you who you truly are.
Yeah, some random piece of shit.
Now that we're clear, it's time to move up. What?
To me, brother.
What was that? I don't remember it.
Oh, come on.
Oh. It's your first sin. Don't worry. It's meaningless at this point. Just keep on going and don't look back. This is the 3rd floor.
I so want to look back.
We're halfway there. You see a half-open door. Walk through it. Focus on the ground under your shoes.
Alright, what am I listening for?
Do you hear that?
No.
Can you feel it breathe? Try listening in more closely. One more time. This hospital is alive. Most alive it has ever been.
Or maybe you're just high out of your minds.
It breathes, it thinks, and it decomposes, feeding tiny little creatures that scurry around its halls, just like a person bloated with hundreds of parasites.
That's a bit of a stretch. Okay, just placing a bet. He is in room 521.
Just ask them. Those vestiges of life, growing in every damp corner of this building. How do you think they're born in the first place? Fungus grow from death and decay, and this place has seen plenty of that across the decades. Corpses and flesh and blood and everything that makes a living person be. It has absorbed all of it and made it its own. It's starting to get nervous.
So am I, buddy. So am
Better
I.
get a move on. You're scared, aren't you? That this place might swallow you whole? Of course you're scared.
A little bit.
Everything is always oh so terrifying for you. You know what's funny about all this? That you can tell it wasn't only an earthquake that turned this hospital upside down. It was violence. Sheer violence. People don't want to die, friend.
No.
They don't want to suffer, or live through pain, or feel any type of discomfort. They will struggle, harm, and fight everyone and everything around them, just like you did. Violence is all you could ever do. You lived your whole life hurting others to make a quick buck. It was ugly and unrewarding, but far better than depending on a measly minimum wage, right?
I don't know, man. You should never get your shoes from hurting anyone else. That only works out in Norwegian. Du ska ikke sko deg selv på andres lidelse. You shouldn't profit on other people's suffering.
As long as you could do what you wanted, and sleep yourself drunk or high so that you wouldn't have to think of anything. Well, nothing else mattered, right? It was a great life. You had fun. But you were always such a damn coward. Always going, I don't want to be like this anymore, or I can be better, or I can get a real job.
No, see, that's not cowardice. That is courage.
It would be sad if it wasn't so damn funny. A person like you, be better. Let's take a walk down memory lane, okay?
Oh, no,
then maybe
let's
you'll
not.
remember what happened the last time you tried to be better. Take 5 steps to your right and walk 10 steps forward.
5 steps right, 10 steps forward.
A locker has fallen to the ground and blocks your way. Make sure you step over it if you don't want to fall too.
Try to be careful. Dude, you're a real piece of work, you know that?
You did it again, didn't you? You tripped.
Yeah, I did.
Even when you're going the right way, you can't help but mess it up. Oh, you've always been like this. So useless at everything you do. Why do I even hang out with you anymore? You're just dead weight.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. You know it's just a joke. I would never abandon you. You're just so damn fun. Won't you stand up? Is the floor that comfortable?
This guy sounds like a real treat as well, though. What a pair they make.
Wait. Shh. Keep quiet.
That doesn't look like...
It's gone.
Was that like a huge chicken? That's what I saw.
It followed you up here. But why? No. You still feel bad about that? After all these years? You really are a pathetic little thing. Whatever. You'll just have to be careful. Stand up and walk.
Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here.
The third floor is where all the new patients are brought in. It's meant to bring peace, to comfort them in their pain, to keep them calm, to tell them everything will be okay here at Felix Bloom Hospital. A bunch of lies, of course. Everyone here is so sedated they can barely even make a noise. If you try your best, you'll manage to make out a midnight whimper in the darkness, over at the distance where the rooms are. But we don't care about them. We only care about this.
I guess so.
Do you remember now? You were hired to paint a mural that would bring peace to these patients. Hilarious, right? You bring peace? But for as much of a bastard as you were, painting was always easy for you.
Yeah, so maybe I was an asshole, but at least I wasn't a fucking asshole.
Nobody
Well,
would
maybe I
guess
was.
you were a ruthless junkie with all those pictures around. You saw an ad in the papers, and before you knew it, here you were, brushing the hours away. This is it, you thought. My chance to turn my life around. But I told you, didn't I? That it wouldn't work out. You're just not cut out for an honest living. You were born bad. From a mother that never loved you, but still tried her best to raise you. Oh, she tried. She tried hard. Never seen such a stressed out woman in my life. And what did you do to repay her?
No, don't tell me.
Leave home as fast as you could, never to return.
Okay, good.
And yet you had the gall to draw her so beautifully. You're such a piece of work. You kept trying. You wanted to see the world more beautifully.
But you wouldn't
To
let
see
me, would
even
you?
the bits and pieces of the city that you hated so much in a better light. But you hate it here. You hate it so much. You hate the dirt, the rust, the noise, the smell, the people, everything. You've never loved. And even worse, you've never found something beautiful. That bitterness dawned on you as you painted. They told you to draw a pretty scenery, and it frustrated you to not know how. Trees are pretty, someone said, and so off you went to paint a tree.
Yeah, doesn't look like I made much out of that.
You couldn't do it. It was too hard. It angered you so much that you hit the wall, time and time again. And then all hell broke loose. You realized I was right. That you could never change. So when that little man, just an innocent janitor, approached you with concern, I told you what I knew you should do.
Oh no.
Tell him to fuck off and beat the crap out of his face.
I guess I did.
That tree is painted in his blood. They could never clean it. It stuck there like it didn't want to let go. It felt good, didn't it? Even as you desperately tried to outrun the cops, your hands still shaking from the sensation of breaking bones. You knew this was your life. That there was no way out. You have to reach room 521 if you want to keep living this way.
Oh, dude, can I choose?
You have to. Go in the hole.
Oh no. No, 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 no. I don't want to live this way. Fuck.
Why do you stop? Is something up there?
No.
Yes. Keep walking. It might be dark, but you're used to it at this point. All you need to do is trust me and everything will work out. After 10 steps, you will find yourself in front of a door. The stairs are just across the next room.
Oh, no, 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 no. Don't turn around. Oh, it's the chicken walker thingy.
Run.
Yep. Run. Run. Run.
Don't think about it.
No, no, no. Oh, we're good. We're good.
Just don't. Keep going up. Don't. Why did you let it follow you here? You said you were over it. But no. You had to let that thing come and mess everything up, didn't you?
Well, you think I had much choice in it?
We're so close. I can almost hear it. The sound of that hag's throat as he choked the life out of her. Look over there, an open window. We're so high up now. Why don't you go a little closer? It's the outside world, waving at you in all its decadent glory. You hate it there. But where else would scum like you live? It's the city that turned a blind eye when you first shoplifted at the mini-market by your school, hungry because you had no lunch money. It's the city that shrugged when you first joined your dad for a bottle of scotch, to celebrate becoming a teen. It's the city that remained silent as you saw the beatings, as you were beaten yourself, and as you beat others to vent. Your first time taking money from an unguarded register, your first time breaking into somebody's home, your first time mugging under the cover of night. It saw all your firsts. It shaped and molded you into the person you are today. You had already given up on yourself.
Lie, man. This is fucking sad. It's harsh listening to.
But then that hag came along.
That's...
You hated her so much. We both did. Always berating you for every little thing you did. Always saying that you should go apologize for your actions. Apologize for what? You were born bad, and this city never gave you the tools to fix that. So why should you need to apologize? And the worst part, she actually made you believe you could be better. She had to be insane, right? But you believed her, and you felt bad. Because if you could be better, then what the hell has your life been up until now?
Yeah.
It tore you apart from the inside, chewing your flesh and bones until simply breathing cost you excruciating pain. You wanted a way out, a way to feel better forever. And when the hag saw you trying to sneak into the house, with a bag full of who knows what, and clothes dirty with blood of another, that was when we knew what had to be done.
Oh, God.
It was as simple as grabbing the lead pipe leaning against the wall, and swinging it as hard as you could.
Yeah, we whacked the only one who ever gave a fuck.
Her skull cracked, making a terrible sound as it did. Her body fell limp to the ground. It made no further sound. It didn't even move a finger. It was just a corpse, so devoid of life, you couldn't even feel sad. I watched your face, you know. You were smiling. It felt liberating. Finally free from that hag's watch. Finally free to feel comfortable with who you were. No more guilt. No more doubt. Only happiness ahead. Except, she wasn't dead. Not yet.
No, come on. Is she
Middle-aged
here?
woman assaulted in her own home, said the news. Nobody could pin a murder on you. You were far too good at covering your tracks. But when you learned she was still alive, it changed everything.
That's why we're here.
She had been taken to Felix Bloom Hospital, where people come to die. But here's a catch. They have to be alive for them to die here. You asked about her downstairs, and what you heard terrified you. The next time she wakes up will be her last.
Yeah.
Cops are like vultures. They don't care about justice. They just want to incarcerate as many people as they can. The moment that woman wakes up, they'll make her squeal. And there goes your freedom. You can't allow that. You must get to her before she ever gets the chance to speak. You must finish the job. That's why we're here.
Okay, makes sense.
That's why we must go to room 521, where the hag is taking her final nap. But if that thing is here, your first sin, then you must be having second thoughts. You coward. What? Have something to say?
Fuck you.
Then say it. Grow a spine. We're in this mess because you couldn't even kill a person right. So how do you expect to stand up to me? You're a pathetic piece of trash. The scum of the earth. A person whose sole purpose is to be a walking stereotype for suburban moms to point and say, "Never turn out like that, son." So don't you dare talk back to me again. Don't even think about it. I made you who you are. I'm the only one who's ever remotely liked you. So if you don't want to lose the only person who's willing to give a shit about your well-being, then you're going to stop moping around and go.
I'm gonna talk about gaslighting, man. This guy is like, there's casual gaslighting and there's competitive gaslighting. And this guy is the world champion.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
All right. That's much better. Now listen. This floor is not like the others.
Okay.
I won't go into specifics because you'll get confused otherwise. But it's like a maze up here. It's designed in a way so that patients can't find their way out. Locked in their rooms, they go in and out of consciousness, confused. They think they're at home, still healthy. All they do is walk around, tiring themselves out until they can no longer move. That way they can be safely contained, and later transported upstairs to meet a quiet end. These patients haven't seen another person in so long that I can't even imagine what they'll do to you. So you can't open any door you see, other than the one leading up the stairs. I know how to get there, but it's difficult. You'll have to do precisely as I say.
Yeah, that's not something I'm good at.
If you do anything wrong, even just by a single step, then I won't know how to get you back on track. Don't screw it up this time. Take a deep breath and open that door on the count of 3. 1, 2. There's a hole in the wall to your left.
No? Don't turn the radio off. What happened?
It finally got through. Where are you right now?
Oh shit. Hiding under a sink.
A sink. A sink where?
I don't know.
No, this isn't happening.
It's happening, alright.
Shit. It caught you, didn't it? And you ran away like a coward. Ran and ran and ran until you lost track of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't even know where you are. Is it still following you? What a help you are. This is bad. I seriously don't know how to get you upstairs now.
Dude, what a wonderful friend we have.
It wouldn't be hopeless if it wasn't for that thing. It's onto you. It wants you. And if it gets you, then you can kiss everything goodbye.
It wants me to turn the radio off.
What?
It wants me to turn the radio off.
You can't do that. It's impossible to navigate this place without me.
Maybe I'm okay with that.
Unless... Okay, I have an idea. If it's coming after this radio, then we'll have to do things a bit different. I will describe to you a few landmarks and give you instructions.
Okay.
All you have to do is find the first of these landmarks and move as I'll now say. Are you ready?
No. No, I'm not ready at all.
First, take a left at the hole in the wall.
A left at a hole in the wall.
Then take a right at the door sign.
Left at a hole in the wall, right at the door sign.
Finally, take a right at the Christmas poster.
Right at the Christmas poster.
Right after the Christmas poster, open the door.
Alright.
In between these landmarks, keep moving forward, no matter what you hear or see. Simple, right? You'll have to wander until you find the hole in the wall. I won't talk. If I do, then that awful creature will keep coming at you. But I will whisper, a single word, to let you know where you are.
Okay.
You must be absolutely sure you can remember these instructions before heading out. Want me to say it again?
Yeah.
First,
okay.
take a left at the hole in the wall.
A left at the hole in the wall.
Then take a right at the door sign.
A right at the door sign.
Finally, take a right at the Christmas poster. Right after the Christmas poster, open the door.
After the Christmas poster, open the door. After the Christmas poster, open the door.
In between these landmarks, keep moving forward, no matter what you hear or see.
Okay, move forward no matter what happens.
You'll have to wander until you find the hole in the wall. Want me to say it again?
No.
You have no other choice but to go. This is the last of me for a while. Good luck, friend. Circles. Window. Hole.
Make a left at the hole in the wall. Forward.
Sign.
Make a right. Go forward.
Tree.
Tree. What did he say about the tree? I think it was go right. And then keep
Door.
moving forward. Fuck! Apologize. He's not your friend. He wants you to make you like him. Do not listen to him. Mute his voice until it cannot be heard. The radio will now allow it. Mute him and apologize. Before it's too late. Yeah, mute. Sorry.
Weird.
No, I want mute. Just stood there without doing anything. I'm a little confused now. What do I do? Just hold the button there?
Better for us, I guess.
Time to finish what you started. Just a little more, friend. Even it seems like the stairwells will never end, keep climbing. 5th floor is the last. It holds the intensive care unit of Felix Bloom Hospital. But for a place like this, what does intensive care mean? You'll see soon enough. Nobody will know it was you. She was going to die anyway. They'll simply believe her time came before anticipated. Don't hesitate. Trust me, as you always have. Feels different here, doesn't it? Quiet. Eerily quiet. The intensive care unit is for patients who are so broken, so near death, they don't even feel or care about anything anymore. They don't complain like the patients on the second floor. They don't resist like the patients on the third floor. They won't wander like the patients on the fourth floor. They merely exist, waiting for death to show up. You'll imagine how easy it is to take care of these patients. All they need is a room, a bed, and a few meals. That's as intensive as it gets in this hospital. Silencio. A sign stuck to the wall. It reads silence. Silence, as if this place needed more of it. The inside of a coffin is naturally going to be silent. And you can't disturb corpses no matter how loud you are. Who is this for, then? You? Me? Well, I won't stop talking anytime soon. You are nothing without my voice telling you what to do. You need me, friend. You always have. I'm the only one who can whisper the truth into your ear. Never forget it. Yeah, if a choice comes and I can ditch this fucker, I will. This is it, friend. The moment of truth. Just for Claire, let's review what we came here to do. Objective is to reach 521 and kill the patient inside. That's it. That's all we need. The hag thought you could be a better person, but those expectations shackled you and made you suffer through your entire life. She only had learned to accept you as you were, and these things could have ended up differently. But it's too late now. It's time to snuff her out of the picture and be free. Once and for all. Now go in. Don't hesitate. Listen to my voice through this radio. Right to the very end. I'll go in. It's finally time to... Hold on. Are you listening to me? Hello? Can you hear me? You didn't mute me, did you? Hey! 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 Tell me you didn't turn the radio off. Tell me you didn't. I'm telling you I did. The place is humid and dark, with barely anything in it. It's horrible. There's a soul here of sorts. It's a person lying on the floor. I recognize this person. She's looking at me. And she is suffering. All because of what I did. It's that chicken thing, isn't it? My first sin. He called you my first sin. I remember you now. I was playing in the backyard when I saw a baby bird. It looked so fragile. I wonder what would happen if I grabbed it and squashed it a little. Oh no, kid. No. I didn't mean for you to die. It was so long ago. His voice is no longer here. I muted him. I didn't want to hear him anymore. Apologize. For what? For what you must. Apologize to the first sin. Sorry for using my strength to kill you. I'm sorry you didn't get to live a full life. And I'm sorry for what you've become. Oh, don't do this to me, man. I'm soft. You are forgiven. Guilt won't pursue you anymore. Apologize to the silhouette. I'm sorry for betraying your trust. I'm sorry for not talking to you about my problems and always resorting to violence. And I'm sorry for who I've become. You are forgiven. She still loves you dearly. Okay, we're good. We're good. Apologize to the world. I'm sorry for living my life hurting others. I'm sorry for never turning a new leaf. I'm sorry for who I've become. You are forgiven. It was not your fault. Confront him. Are you sure? Yes. Hell yeah. Goodbye. There he is, man.
What are you doing?
I'm becoming free.
By silencing me?
Yeah. That's what
Why?
I'm doing. Because you've given me nothing but pain. You've always been by my side telling me what to do, only I could never hear you. And sometimes only you could understand me. And I thought you were my one and only friend.
I was. I loved you. Always have.
But you only wanted me to turn into a monster. Into a monster like you.
What are you talking about? This is what you always wanted.
Not anymore. It's time to get rid of you forever.
Get rid of me? What do you mean? Please, accept me. We're so alike, you and I. Don't you see I only wanted the best for you? All this time, I simply wanted you to be happy. So come on, do what you came here to do. Don't you hear it?
Yeah, I hear the sirens.
The doors opening. The footsteps, the screaming, the threats.
I hear it, brother. I hear it.
They're coming for you.
Yeah.
Did you call them? Why? You'll never be free again if they catch you. Please listen to me. Just one last time. Why are you just standing there?
Maybe it's time.
Why won't you move? Why are you just biting your lip, making it bleed? Why? Why?
I'm scared, brother.
Why are you smiling?
'Cause I'm free, brother. Ending 2. Repentance. That was a good game, man. That was great. That was... Yeah, I love horrors, man. I love horrors. I love a good book. I guess this is sort of like a horror book that I got to play. And, well, I'm a little bit of a softie and I love a good redemption arc. So I'm not going to be playing any of the other endings. I don't want to know. This is it, man. This is the ending to me, man. We got our redemption. What do you think, man? I'm going to link to the game in the comment. I'm going to link y'all to this game. And if y'all want to play it, fantastic, man. Tell me how the other endings were. I don't want to see them personally. I don't want to do them, but I'd love to know how they are. Wow. I'm super impressed. May you also forgive yourself. Yeah, buddy. May you also forgive yourself. You can now mute him anytime you please. After watching every ending, something awaits you in the basement. Fuck! Now I gotta do it. Dude, I have mixed feelings about this. I kind of want to know what's in that basement. But I don't want to know the other endings, right? Because to me, this is the true ending. Either way, guys, may you forgive yourself also. I was your Calamity, and I hope you can continue to have a wonderful day. Hope this was entertaining to you. Keep gaming, guys, and as always, keep dreaming. Peace and love.